LPBW. Matt Roloff confirms cancellation of the show with an emotional update. Matt Roloff has been dropping some major hints about the end of his family series. He is the only cast member from the show who wants to continue his journey on TV. Hence, the Little People Big World star struggles to accept the truth. Matt still had some hope about the show's future after season 25. Like every time, he felt the network may resume the series after a hiatus. Unfortunately, the LPBW star seems to have finally accepted the end of an era. Matt has just confirmed the cancellation of his family series with an emotional farm update. Will it be the official end of the series? Will Matt and his family no longer appear on screens? How are fans reacting to the news? Continue reading to learn everything about the show's future. LPBW fans find it hard to believe their favorite show may never appear on TV screens anymore. Matt and his family shared their journey with the fans for several years. However, the unique ending of season 25 made it look like the wrap of the entire series. Hence, fans have been looking for clues to learn whether the family will return to their screens in the future. Recently, Matt surprised fans with a positive update on the show. He shared a post about his guys' night with his friends on Instagram. So fans were happy to see him hanging out with his group and fans. But they missed the reality TV star on TV and asked when the show would return. Surprisingly, Matt assured his fans about his return to the screens. He said, "Soon, but very different." Matt Roloff kept the actual status of the show under wraps for a long time. He wasn't sure whether the network would renew the series in the future. So the LPBW star was hoping to appear on the screens again in the future. Matt's previous update also made fans curious. They felt he may be planning to return with a new storyline. However, the TLC star shocked everyone with his latest Instagram post. Matt shared a picture of his barn and wrote an emotional caption, "Soon, but very different." He explained that so many of his viewers couldn't get a glimpse of the barn from the inside. The Little People Big World star revealed that the crew used this barn as their home base for 21 years. Hence, Matt promised to arrange a tour video for everyone who wants to know what it looks like from the inside. But fans couldn't believe what he may be suggesting with his caption. They wondered if he had just confirmed the series cancellation. It could mean that the crew has completely removed their setup from the barn. One fan said, "Will the show never return on TV?" Another user wanted to know if it would be the end of an era. Others wondered if the network is no longer filming inside the barn. Well, Matt has not responded to the concerning posts yet. Fans are only hoping to see the family back on TV again. Keep coming back to TV Season and Spoilers for more updates on the future of LPBW. After an incredible run spanning over 2 decades, Little People Big World LPBW, one of TLC's most iconic reality television shows, has officially come to an end. In an emotional and heartfelt update, Matt Roloff, the patriarch of the Roloff family and a central figure of the show, confirmed the cancellation. His message brought tears, memories, and closure to countless fans who have followed the family's journey since its debut in 2006. Little People Big World premiered on March 4, 2006, offering viewers a unique and heartfelt look into the lives of the Roloff family. The show followed Matt and Amy Roloff, both of whom have dwarfism, and their children twins Zach and Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob. Zach, like his parents, was born with dwarfism, while his siblings are of average height. What set LPBW apart from other reality shows was its commitment to authenticity. It provided an unfiltered glimpse into the challenges, triumphs, and everyday realities of living with dwarfism while running a 100-acre farm in Oregon. Over 24 seasons and more than 380 episodes, the Roloffs became household names. Fans saw the kids grow up, get married, have children of their own, and take on new ventures. The family's dynamics, from divorce and remarriage to estrangement and reconciliation, were documented with a raw honesty rarely seen on television. On May 12, 2025, Matt Roloff took to Instagram to share the news fans had long feared but hoped wouldn't come. TLC would not be renewing Little People Big World for another season. In a touching video accompanied by a heartfelt caption, Matt opened up about the show's cancellation, his emotions, and what the journey had meant to him. "Well, friends, it's officially the end of an era," Matt began. "After 24 amazing seasons, TLC and our family have decided that Little People, Big World will not be returning for another season. This isn't easy to say. It's bittersweet, but we feel it's the right time." With visible emotion, Matt reflected on the early days of about how LPBW started as a way to educate and inform the public about dwarfism and evolved into a platform for so much more. He expressed immense gratitude to the show's loyal fan base, the production team, and his family, past and present, who opened their lives to the world. The announcement sent shockwaves through the LPBW community. Fans flooded Matt's social media with comments expressing sadness, gratitude, and support. For many, the show had become more than just entertainment. It was a source of inspiration, education, and connection. "I feel like I grew up with your family," one user commented. "Thank you for letting us in. This show changed my life." Another wrote, "You guys taught us so much about love, perseverance, and family. You will be missed on our screens, but your legacy lives on." Within hours, the hashtag LPBW farewell began trending, as fans shared favorite moments, heartfelt messages, and clips from throughout the show's history. One of the defining elements of Little People, Big World was its raw portrayal of growth and change, not just in age, but in relationships, priorities, and perspectives. The show's earliest seasons centered around the Roloff children navigating adolescence, school, and life on the farm. As the years passed, viewers watched those children become adults with families of their own. Jeremy and Audrey Roloff exited the show in 2018 to focus on their own ventures, including a successful podcast and lifestyle brand. Molly left the spotlight to live a quieter life in Washington. Jacob, the youngest, had a complex relationship with the show and chose to step away as well, later revealing in 2020 that he had suffered abuse from a field producer during his time on LPBW, a heartbreaking revelation that changed how many viewed the cost of reality TV. Zach and Tori remained on the show the longest, continuing to share their life as a growing family. Their children Jackson, Lila, and Josia became fan favorites in recent seasons. However, even Zach and Tori recently hinted at wanting more privacy as their children grew older. Matt's own journey from managing the farm to navigating divorce for Amy, to finding love again with Caryn Chandler was a central arc of the show. His entrepreneurial spirit, big dreams, and occasional conflicts with his children over the future of Roloff Farms provided some of LPBW's most compelling storylines. Roloff Farms was more than just a backdrop. It was a character in its own right. The property, with its picturesque landscapes, pumpkin season festivities, and iconic red barn, became synonymous with the show. Fans traveled from all over the country to visit during the annual pumpkin patch season, hoping to catch a glimpse of a Roloff or walk the paths seen on TV. In recent years, the fate of the farm became a point of contention, particularly between Matt and Zach. After negotiations to sell a portion of the land to Zach fell through, Matt decided to list part of the farm for sale and later turned it into a short-term rental. This decision sparked public debates and emotional reactions from fans and family members alike. The show documented every step of this transition, making the farm's future a symbol of the broader changes happening within the Roloff family and the show itself. While Matt's announcement was heartfelt and appreciative, it also sparked questions. Why now? Why cancel a show that still had a loyal fan base and consistent ratings? According to sources close to the production, several factors played a role. First and foremost, the family's own evolving priorities. With most of the Roloff children no longer participating, and Matt and Caryn considering retirement and splitting their time between Oregon and Arizona, continuing the show became logistically and emotionally challenging. TLC, too, has shifted its programming focus in recent years. As the reality TV landscape becomes increasingly competitive, networks are prioritizing fresh content and new storylines. For a show that had already covered so much ground, the end may have been inevitable. Still, the decision wasn't taken lightly. Discussions about ending LPBW reportedly began in late 2024. The final season, which aired earlier this year, was crafted with the understanding that it could be the show's last. That's why so many episodes had a reflective tone, featuring flashbacks, heart-to-heart conversations, and long-overdue closures. In his farewell message, Matt made it clear that while the cameras may be gone, the connection with fans remains. "Just because the show is ending doesn't mean the story ends here," he said. "We're still a family, still growing, learning, and living. We just won't be doing it on TV anymore." He hinted at future projects, including possibly writing a book, expanding Roloff Farms' offerings, and continuing his work in advocacy and public speaking about dwarfism and entrepreneurship.